Welcome back on Dynamo. Today I want to propose you a video about
the unboxing and review about the issue 48 of the series of Warhammer 40k, Warhammer Conquest, released in combination of Hachette and Games Workshop. So here we can find about the motto of the Space Marines. I find that this is quite interesting issue. I want to remind you that there have been some delays for the global situation that there is about the release of such issues, but not worry, you can always order them and you can receive them, so not worry about this. What is important is that you can save money buying this or having something that you are interested about, so not worry about. Anyway, I want also to remember you that there is the releasing of the new codex of Warhammer 40k for the Space Marines, and you can find in the playlist, in the description, the playlist about the rules about it and the various focus about the codex itself. And also, if you're interested to play both the 8th edition or the 9th edition, in the description you can find both the playlist for the rules for playing the 8th edition and the 9th edition, so you can choose. Not worry, the important thing is that you play and you have fun doing it. You can begin seeing the miniature itself. Here we can find the bases that are inside about the motos, and they improved quite a lot the size of these ones compared to the previous ones, because you have to remember that the previous size it was this one, then it has been the other about with two semicircle about here, and now it's this size. So it's really quite interesting that you have them, because you can use really quite good these ones, and you can even modify a lot the model in the way that it can stay on such base at the same time stay comfortably. So really quite interesting. So we can start to see now the miniature itself. And here you can find the two parts about the models of the moto, and we can find that they are all spruce, because we can see that there are a lot of space in the middle, but they are really nice ones, and as you can see there are a lot of ways to monetize and personalize them, so not worry about such thing, because you have a lot of options. Eventually remember that you can also make a lot of conversions, so not worry, and try to use this. What I like about these models is that the motto is separate by the model itself, so you can build these ones and then change, convert and everything, and keep this model detached by the motto itself, so quite interesting. So we can put this aside and go to see the issue itself. The cover of the issue is about obviously the bikes themselves, so it's okay. Then we can flip and we can find the contents, a bit of background about the Moto Space Marines themselves. As you can see, there are a lot of background about, so you can understand. Then there is a bit about the Chaos Forces, so that you can understand the enemies of the Imperium. And I find that it's quite interesting. Here there is a lot of interesting about the Dark Imperium, so a lot of background that I suggest you to read, because it can be quite interesting to understand better what happened in this era, that it's the era about Warhammer 40k. And here we can see a bit of background, so we can find something interesting about descriptions on about moto plane, so quite good. Here we can see how to assemble the moto, and eventually you can use this as a referring about monetizing it or make some conversions on. So I think that it's quite interesting, because you can understand better, for example, where to paint, how to paint and so on, and they can give you quite a lot of bonuses in this case. Then how to paint this, and we can find that we can have, with the colors that we had in these issues, quite a lot of details of nice painting, so quite good. Then we have something about the rules for the 8th edition, and here so there is also this part about some examples, a bit about how to play, so there is quite a lot of things with a new mission that you can have with rules and so on described, and the rules for the backers code. But I want to remember you that has been released the new codex for the Space Marine, the Space Marine Codex for the 2020, that is related about the 9th edition. So in the description you can find the playlist of both the 8th edition and the 9th edition, and if you're interested about the focuses for the Codex of the Space Marines 2020, so you can have everything. Not worry if you are going to play the 8th edition, cause not mind. It's up to you decide what to play and so on. The most important thing is that you have fun, that you build and paint the Minotaurs and you have fun. Then you want to play the 8th edition, you want to play the 9th edition, doesn't mind at all. So pay attention about such. Then we can find this, that it's about a sort of nice imaging. And here, strangely, there is not the usual one about the Warhammer Conquest, but there is such one. And sincerely, I think that you can use this as a lot of things, because as it is done, it can be used for a lot of different games. You can cut, for example, here and use like a screen and so on. So quite good, quite interesting this one, and can give you quite a lot of nice things. So good. It's something different, but can be quite useful to play with. So nice. And about the option that you have for the next ones, I have yet said in the previous number, in the previous issue, about that I'm not interested about this, but it's really quite interesting. And I can say now that I'm not interested about this, but you can be interested about and are not bad as Minotaurs. So it's up to you decide if you're interested about this or not. But remember that such issues are really quite interesting to buy, to have Minotaurs, to have certain colors and so on, or some information about certain things that you are curious about and you don't know where to find otherwise. So there are a lot of interesting things inside these issues, and remember that are delaying some of them because the global situation. So not worry, you can always order them back. There is such option. So from Dynamod, it's everything. I invite you to put a like on this video, to subscribe to the channel, to ring the bell, and to comment this video if you are interested in something about this video or you want to suggest me some arguments for other videos. I hope to see you again. To the next time.